said to him, do you know who you're talking about? Do you know who you're talking about? He's not a boy. Oh. Don't be deceived by his physical make. He's not a boy. He said, that person you're talking about is the one who ordained Paul Enenche to ministry. He's not a boy. Oh. Stop calling him a boy. He's just blessed with a good body. The guy has been around. This guy has been around. This boy has been around. Next year also I should be 40 years in ministry, preaching this Bible. Not reading Bible, preaching it. So
welcome to the moment of truth. You just heard Abel Damina is provoked. As people are angry at him because of his teaching, they call him 90% of God, of truth, 10% of heresy. They sent assassin to him to just get rid of him. They call him boys. They were gossiping about him in Redeemed camp. All those Redeemed pastors that doesn't know their right from their left, calling him all sorts of names. And that made him to be saying things that he's saying now. What he has never mentioned anywhere, only the people that knew them from the beginning, how Enenche started. And he actually started with Abel Damina. But because he cannot wait on the Lord, he went under David Oyedepo. And he's paying a lot to be under David Oyedepo. You have to pay through your nose. You heard David Ibiome the other day. He gave him $1 million to mentor them. Even NHS said he waited for 20 years for the mantle of Oyedepo to drop on him. On top of that, before they travel anywhere, they have to go to Oyedepo for a cover. He has to release them. He has to lay hands on them. So all this pressure NHS put on himself, it makes him look very old, look older than his age. He opens the church every day, running up and down with the politicians, wanted to be big overnight, collecting powers here and there, running everywhere, running his mouth. So the pressure is just too much. And it's not working out the way he expected. So the lie, the manipulation and everything setting. I want you to hear from Abel Damina. Stay tuned. I've met Enenche one-on-one when I was in their church. I was their protocol and all that. His wife, I met them one-on-one. I know they don't have any power. I can tell you that with boldness. I've done series of videos about these people. Even when that singer died, Osinachi, I did a video. I released a lot of secrets. If you still want to watch it, it's on my channel. Stay tuned for Abel Damina. They provoked him, and once they provoke them like this, they will say things.
You know, my antecedents are very, very clear. The fathers know it. Those they call fathers. Some of the people they even call fathers of faith in Nigeria are not older than me. They are not older than me. Leave that, you know. I'm not joking. Listen to me, I'm not joking. So when they are saying Dr. Damina is talking against the fathers, who are the fathers? Am I not a father? In this country, I am a father of faith in Nigeria and around the world. So what are you talking? You know, people see me and they think I'm a fly-by-night. I'm not a fly-by-night, guys. I'm not a fly-by-night. I met Pastor Fred, one of my friends in Abuja. I've not seen him for years now. And he said to me, Dr. Damina, you know, please have mercy on the boys. Please have mercy on the boys. I didn't understand what he was saying. It was later on, Pastor Philemon was telling me that what the man is saying is that the things you are teaching are too heavy for them. You should calm down small. Please have mercy on the boys. So when Pastor Philemon gave me understanding, I started laughing. So when I started laughing, the guy now said we'll meet later. So when we met later, he said he was in Redeemed camp in Lagos, and one senior person in Redeemed was telling him that there's this boy in Akwa Ibom, Abel Damina, this boy. So the guy said to him, do you know who you're talking about? Do you know who you're talking about? He's not a boy. Don't be deceived by his physical make. He's not a boy. He said that person you're talking about is the one who ordained Paul Enenche to ministry. He's not a boy. Stop calling him a boy. He's just blessed with a good body. The guy has been around. This guy has been around. This boy has been around. Next year also I should be 40 years in ministry, preaching this Bible. Not reading Bible, preaching it. So I'm not if I was in the Nigerian army by now, I would be a general. 40 years in the army, I'll be a general in the army. Leave that, we are not boys. Don't be deceived by my face. Then the pastor now said, Dr. Damina, the only thing that used to save you is this your bald head. Because when they see this your bald head, they know you're not a small boy. I say, oh Father, increase the baldness more. If that's the way they know that I'm not a small boy. I'm not a small boy. When you hear me talk things, I speak from the weight of my ministerial debt. I'm not a boy. I'm not NYSC. We've been around. It's important for you to understand my credentials. We've been around.
You just heard it from the horse's mouth. Who will settle the matter? I don't know until their kingdom come, because Abel is not going to step down for them. He will continue to expose them. For over 10 years now, he has stopped collecting tithes in his church, and the church is still growing fat, and it's not lacking anything. So that shows you that if God called you, God will sustain you. He will send help your way. You don't have to do people to live. And that's what he's telling them. And that's what he's paining them. That's why they hated him so much. All these Baba they are saying, they are young in the ministry. Oyedepo, Adeboye is the one that came last. How he now taking the first, say he's the first now. That one I do not understand though. It's by the spirit realm, it's not by the physical realm. I see you on my next video. Bye for now. Please comment. I cherish all your comments, all your inputs. It encourages me. I learn from it as well. Another learned from your comment. See you. Bye for now.